night, and my tagine finally got ready. One shop was still open. They still had some bread. And I'm switching things new, kind of behind the scenes, what's going on with my tagine cooking. Today I'm getting just to the main event, which is the tagine. Another beef tagine. Today I put prunes in it. If I don't show you the process, you just kind of see the results. So I get hopefully less criticism in that way. First, I also want to say congratulations to Morocco with the 3-0 win over Tanzania today. Looking forward to future football matches. Didn't get to watch this one, but I'll be looking to get into the spirit of the games. Oops, there goes some turmeric all over the floor. Salam to Marrakesh, Maria. And before I dig in, I just want to show you what's going on in this tagine. Some cauliflower, some raisins, some prunes, some beef, there's sweet potato, there's carrots, there's onions, and I'm eating it at the appropriate time. Rumi is asleep. Andrea's like, nah, I don't feel like being alive right now, but I wanted to share this tagine with y'all. People are requesting for different kinds of content, so I figured I'd switch it up with a little live stream. And you get to kind of, it's like a mukbang. I'm probably not going to eat this whole thing right now, but I want to show off my cooking a little bit and have a chat with y'all. Thanks for joining, all 50 of you already. It's very cool. And there's the second part to this title that we'll be getting into shortly as we dig into this tagine. Problem with eating a tagine on a live stream is like, I want to talk. I don't want to just chew and talk with my mouth. I did not get to see the soccer match, to answer your question, Ben, because I was with Rumi on the streets. But next time I'll be watching. I got to hear the reactions. I was looking up the score on my phone, but I didn't get to see the actual match. But here's the first appearance of the tagine. Some yellow. I put turmeric and ginger in this thing. Yeah, that's going to be a good tagine. But yeah, congrats, Morocco. I hope for some rivalry showdown. I don't know who Morocco's biggest rivals in Africa are. I would guess Egypt, and I mean, definitely Algeria, the neighbors. So I hope that becomes a matchup in this series. So I added this cauliflower later in the tagine. Still a little crunch to it. And I also want to open up this dialogue. Like, I don't know if people are being ironic with their comments, saying I really know how to cook Moroccan, or if they're just being polite, or if, I don't know. I don't know the status of that. But it keeps me motivated to keep going, and I do always appreciate the feedback. But I see not everyone in the comments has maybe actually ever made a tagine. Some people that comment quite frequently, they say, oh, tagine only takes half an hour. But I don't think you can make a good beef tagine in half an hour. This was only like 2.5. Yeah, sadly, I eat alone. I guess I could have invited someone over for this, but it's kind of a spur of the moment, impulsive thing. Just kind of writing that out. Andrea's upstairs. She should be joining the chat shortly. She just wasn't in the mood for a live stream, rightfully so. I mean, it takes some attention, you know. As you see, I'm not fully just enjoying my meal. I'm holding this piece of cauliflower and talking, responding to the chat. But that's the life when you have a YouTube channel based around food and tagine. But this is a very good one, I would say. I did listen to you. I cut bigger pieces of onion on the bottom. And I put some carrots on the bottom. I used a smaller, sorry, I'm laughing at, keep some cauliflower for Andrea. It's just so good. It's fun to eat it all. I used smaller fire. Yasam, where are you? Maybe you can come. But we do have to save some cauliflower for Andrea. But yeah, I'm rooting for Morocco, of course, and the African games. Who else am I going to root for? Morocco #1, of course. Always people want to join me for Tajine. I guess they like what they see, or they're just hungry. But yeah, it's people call me. I need to diversify. They said the cooking videos are boring, so now we get a little bit more interaction and talking. Did you buy real estate in Morocco, or are you still renting? Do you consider Morocco your second home now? Yeah, we're looking at real estate. It's expensive, but we're working on it. We're still renting. Morocco is almost like my first home now. You know, I've been in the USA 3 weeks in the past almost 2 years, so that's definitely gone. My family's there, but yeah, Morocco. Years ago, I even felt like coming home when I'd come back to Agadir, driving down to Tagazout. So definitely there. So here's some onion and carrot. It was pretty good tajine, actually. I think Andrea's going to be watching this and she's going to pop down and want to try some of this. She thinks it's not worth it, though, with the beef because there's like always these big bones in the beef and not so much meat. But I like the flavor it gives, so it's kind of like a treat to myself. That's how we do it. Morocco is leader of Africa. Maghreb, yes. Kevin, you are welcome in Algeria, biggest country in Africa. Yeah, I didn't know that. There's actually a biggest country. You look on the map, it's like, whoa, Algeria is huge. And welcome, Andrea, to the chat. I need to get into this meat still, but on the meat I put on turmeric, ginger, some paprika, salt, pepper. I think that's about it. That's really good. I didn't do all that work with the prunes. It's like, oh, put honey with the prunes and some sauce in another pan and blanch the almonds and toast them. I was going to just throw some cashews or peanuts on the top of it for some crunch. Because the truth is, I can be kind of lazy sometimes. That's just it. It's when you get home at 9 o'clock, you don't feel like doing all those steps for cooking. And some prunes on there, and they're gonna taste good. They're gonna make the sauce a bit sweeter. They're gonna get moist and gooey. I mean, look at that. Ooh, prune time. That's a hot prune. But I guess these could maybe be a bit more cooked. I don't know. It's good enough. We're getting to the meat. The meat will come. You can't just dig in there all the way just yet. We gotta get through the tajine soup a little bit. Andrea in the chat answering the questions about Rumi. But here, look, I found a bone. Here's some meat. I cooked it like 2.5 hours, and the meat still seems like stuck to the bone, not really fall off the bone. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you pay 50 dirham for like 3 pieces like this, so it's like $5, and it's like a quarter bone. That weighs some ton of fat, which I'm gonna eat. That fat looks good. But Andrea doesn't like the fat as much as I do. And then I don't even know what is this, skin on the bottom? Or is this the belly of the meat? I don't know. But I eat that all anyways. I'll start with, can anyone tell me what part of the meat this is actually? It's like, it's strange. I think it's just meat, but we got bone, meat, fat, and then this different kind of meat. We're gonna get right into that. Check that one out. What is that? Is that just like, it reminds me of pork belly, but it's definitely not. Yeah, and Andreas in the chat complaining about the 50 dirham beef. I think it's good. But I want to say, yeah, I am definitely become a little bit Moroccan in the fact that I'm eating a tagine at 11 o'clock at night. And not just for the live stream, it's just what I was going to eat. And I'm like, hey, I intended to make a video about the tagine, but people said it was getting boring, so we're just going to the main event this time. People ask about Felix. He is in, not Valencia yet, he's in Barcelona. He's going to move to Valencia. And you could expect him sometime this season, we hope so. He'll be coming back, and it's always great to have Felix here. Sorry, I'm chatting a bit with my food in my mouth, but it's kind of boring if I just do one or the other. You got to keep the food going. This cauliflower is good. Andrea's going to want to eat some of this. This one's for her. Yeah, I think cooking in a pressure cooker, the meat gets tender faster. So, here, it's semi-tender. I can kind of pull it apart, but it's not as tender as I would like exactly. But I was hungry. But I think if you were to try my tagine, you'd be like, yeah, that's good. I like it. It's a bit different. It's a little halota gelota. But the flavor, oh yeah, and there's sweet potatoes in here. Forgot about that. So I kind of put them in the beginning. People told me put the veggies in later last time. And I was just like, there were sweet potatoes from Andrea cooking earlier in a bowl. I just threw them in there because I wanted to clean the bowl. And yeah, they've kind of turned to mush now, but it's okay. Mush is tasty. But yeah, about Imsouane. If you know Imsouane, you've been following the channel, we go there to surf. It is scheduled to be demolished, not the whole village, but there's been notices for people that live there that in 24 hours they will be demolished. So similar to Tifnit, there's going to be some major changes going on there as all from Agadir to Imsouane. So tomorrow, we might go check out what's going on in Imsouane. I think I might go with my friend Evo. I'm getting into this fat here. There go my arteries, right? Fat is flavor, but you might pay the price later in life. If you stay fit, surf, it's okay. But yeah, bone is heavy. Nothing on there. So, Imsouane tomorrow. That's what else we're going to talk about was Tajine and Imsouane. What do you guys think about this changes to the coast? You know, Tifnit, people are saying there's mixed things. I like what Murad is saying. Fat is healthy, better than vegetable oil. I agree. I think a lot of other people agree, but it depends. The vegans will not agree with that. Hey Vic, welcome. I made a good tagine. I am getting pretty good at this. I will say. Yeah, toot my own horn and be a little proud of how far we've come and all the practice we've done. Sorry, Vic. You're gonna have to wait to come home to try some of this. When you're abroad, you just don't get the full thing, right? You don't get the Moroccan veggies, the olive oil. It's the whole experience. You have little pieces of it. It's coming from the soil, and it's just not the same. But yeah, this meat definitely could have been cooked a little more, I guess. I think it's good if I can bite it. Yeah, a little chewy, but tasty. Wow. Cool, Vic. Welcome back. I need, yeah, to learn my Darija. Hopefully, I'm learning little by little. I pick up phrases. One thing I learned, I'm a little bit confused about the usage because someone said, like, it's good and someone says bad. Like, basically, the Moroccan greetings, salam alaikum, best, kushim zien, kushibihe, alhamdulillah. You got this whole big ritual, and after all that, you say, Ma'an mahasna. Ma'an mahasna means I have nothing, but I have everything. Something like that. Ma'an mahasna. Someone could type it out, and then I could understand it, but I get it like ma'andish, I don't have. Mahasna is like everything, is what the shopkeeper told me about. So basically, you say, have, I have nothing, but I have everything. And it's old kind of saying. We don't have, we don't need. Yeah, that's what it means. Mahadna mahasna. If you know this one, it's like offensive to say, or is it just kind of like, keep it simple? I'm happy with what I got, and I don't want this could help me with that usage a bit more. The weather in Tamarat these days, I've loved it. It was like 30 degrees for a couple of days in January. Now it's a bit cooler, but it's still like you're in shorts and t-shirt at night and super fresh. And the waves have been pumping. It's been big. I haven't been surfing so much. But yeah, Mahand Mahasna. I forgot who said it was offensive. I think it was maybe Tarek was saying that. But yeah, it should be, it's pronounced Ma'anna Mahasna. That KH will always get me. Lessons in history and culture. This Tajine's too big for me. But good to know. I'll start using it more. Ma'an Mahasna. Hopefully people will understand me when I say it. Wait. Still got a lot to go. I think some water will be added tomorrow, and it will be reheated for Rumi and Andrea. And yes, this is live, Freddie. Welcome to the live stream. It's rare we do these actually so much these days. I like it, but I just don't do them always because I don't know what to go live about. But something about this Tajine just felt right, so I decided to go live with this Tajine. What's he saying about Imsouane? Oh no. Brahim Fouad, welcome to Imsouane. I'm one of your old followers. They will demolish Tasblast. Maybe that's a neighborhood or something. We don't know where to go. Now nowhere to live. So sad. It's similar to what happened in Tiznit. Would you please speak to me in Amazigh? So it's a Azur, Meni Kent Git, Fejish, Lebestari, Imik, Tamrad Fuki, Imsouane Fuki, Tajine Efelus, Tajine Islaman, Igna, Itrain, these kind of things. I can't say full sentences in Tashlahit, but I do know more than some of my Moroccan friends that come from Rabat, for example, that aren't Susi. I will know a bit more Tashlahit than them, and that's always funny. And I could hear the difference when I hear people speaking around the village and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's Darija, that's Tashlahit. Yeah, if I wasn't seen around Tamrat, I don't know where I was. we're at Imarine every single day, I feel like. What does this mean? Maranash Gasad. I don't know what that one means. This is really, really good Tajine. So whoever says whoever is being ironic with their compliments to my Tajine, take a look at that halota jalota. Wait. Tony Montana saw the guy drive off with the nozzle in the gas station because Andrea was there when that happened. And that wasn't me. Murad, you don't know. What do you mean it doesn't look good? There's veggies. There's prunes. There's beef. Yeah, the meat could be a little more tender. This is true. But if you don't think this looks good, you're just not hungry. That's what I say. This is a good tagine. Sweet potatoes. Sweet dried fruits. Not excessively burned on the bottom, as I use a smaller fire. I use like a smaller burner. It's still a big flame. I was gonna go out and get one of those metal plates, but y'all call me lazy, so I was feeling a little lazy and didn't buy one of those. But today my limit is gonna be like one bread, and then leave another bread for Andrea to clean up. Yeah, I agree. This is better than the last one with the prunes and the selection of veggies. Kept what I liked. Got rid of what I didn't. I even popped some raisins in there. But I really think I should put on some cashews and peanuts just to mess with people. I didn't say Bismillah. Maybe next time. But yeah, here's another one of those pieces of beef we dug out. And Andrea says, no more beef tagines because it's all bone. But the bone is very hot, so I can't really pick that up right now. But yeah, I guess the beef could have used a little more. But then it's going to be midnight and I'm eating, and then I'm really, really Moroccan. I know you guys have all been to a gathering like that. Say, oh, Tajine, 10 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock he goes out to go and get the meat for the Tajine. Yeah, Murad, I did not use the metallic plate, but I know that's an easy step for improvement. And we'll distribute the heat, because now I think the black stuff will be more just in the center. It says you can't trust butchers. Yeah, the one time right, you never know if he's open or what. He's just like, this door will be open. There'll be people lined up outside. And he's just not there. Like, where is he? Oh, or rear. You know, the meat delivery truck will come. He'll show up with more meat. And then even there, like, well, where's the guy? I'm like, oh, he's in or rear. And the line's just getting bigger and bigger. That's at least when the door's open. Sometimes you show up and the door's just shut. So it's closed either way. But that's the life. But I don't know if this is just like, I like this because it's my style of tagine, or if it's because it's proper spices and veggies and fruits, but I will get better. I am going to make a chicken olive preserved lemon one. I want to make all the traditional tagines. So one day when I'm like 50 or 60, I could open up that Moroccan restaurant after having mastered 30 years of cooking Moroccan food on YouTube, I can finally open that restaurant with some credibility and experience. But I want to get, if I'm opening a restaurant, it better be the best. No, cauliflower in the tagine, Andrew, is delicious. If you add it later, because it just takes like up the flavor and it doesn't turn into mush. Just don't let it turn into mush, and it's the best. It's Andrea's favorite. But yeah, a little more beef for me, and I'll leave some for them tomorrow. It's tagine though. I'm just eating it, and it's all still here. I don't get it. There's so much tagine. Andrea's, I hope she's hungry up there. Who's in chat here? Because Michael, blue shirt Michael, is messaging me on WhatsApp. If you're in Portland, keep a lookout for him. Maybe you'll see him at that Moroccan restaurant in Portland. But yeah, the beef is like, it's expensive. Someone said meat these days is expensive, and it's true. It's like 90 dirham a kilo, 100 dirham a kilo, and when you put it in tagine, it's just like half bone. But I mean, the bone is what gives it a lot of flavor as well. If you cook it long enough. Yeah, all meat's expensive. It's best to just go for the mussels. Mussels are, we figured out that mussels are great because they give you power, and they're like 50 dirham a kilo, all meat, no shells, Yeah, this is pretty much a mukbang at this point, Murad. This is what we said. The Moroccan mukbang. But I'm not gonna like stuff myself and get fat. That's what happens to a lot of these guys. I'm still skinny. Like 4 years into this, I'll call it a food YouTube channel, but it's not strictly Bohemian Kitchen, but we do eat a lot. I'm still skinny. I was gonna make a video about like the Moroccan transformation and have a thumbnail of me in America, where I'm about like 10 kilos more than I am now. And then me now, in America, I'm maybe 12 kilos more, not tan, big belly, not healthy. And then next to it is me in Morocco, and it's just like healthy and fit and feeling good and tan. So it'd be a little dramatic. What's the secret to the healthy lifestyle in Morocco? A lot of walking, healthy food, natural stuff. Kevin, I give you 2 secret ingredients you add to any tagine to next level taste. Bay laurel and cinnamon stick. I forgot bay leaf. I did put some cinnamon on the beef. I forgot to say that earlier. I said ginger. I'm scrolling through the comments. That's my knuckle. I did put cinnamon, ginger, a little paprika, and turmeric. But yeah, I think those are good secrets for tagine, depending on the meat. Here's the beef. Does it pull apart? Yeah. Not bad. But I told you, I'm going to eat this. I think I got to call it a night. I'm full. But check out. If I just rearrange this, Rumi will never even know that I ate the tagine last night. She'll think it's just fresh tagine for her. Andrea knows better, but maybe we'll be able to fool Rumi. Leave this tagine in here. Just add a little water. I'm going to eat one more piece of beef. Because, yeah, don't want that to go waste. I'll just add some water to this and then bring it back up on the fire. Maybe throw some peanuts and cashews on that. And then we got brand new tagine. All right? That's for Rumi tomorrow. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Look for Ras El Hanout at the Spice Sellers. They're the best. I think, Dagger, you're actually seeing the live stream. We're about 30 minutes into it. So welcome. We don't do these so much, but I figure this would be a good time. Any plans for Rumi education? That's for another video. She's gonna learn on the streets of Morocco, I think. So that's it for this tagine. The rest is for the family. That's what I'm gonna eat on this live stream. It was delicious. Thank you for joining, everybody. Sorry for joining late, and we're wrapping things up. If you liked it, let me know. I could do more of this. It's kind of fun to have a little chit chat and show off my expertise cooking. I know it doesn't look amazing in that photo, but it is. It's really tasty. It's just like, yeah, you know, it looks yellow and black and brown, but it tastes very good. Okay, so good night. Tomorrow, hopefully, we go to Imsouane and go Morocco. Great win against Tanzania, but stay humble. You know, stay hungry. See you next time.